We head to Ethiopia, where Ethiopian opposition parties have joined forces against the incumbent Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's party ahead of this year's presidential elections. With the elections expected in mid-2020, officials of opposition parties have raised concerns to government and the electoral board on demand for equal platform for all. The country's electoral body is expected to announce the election date next month, and some political analysts say delay of the election should be managed well. Details of that in this report.
A coalition of 10 political parties was formed in 2019. It is also in the race for the country's leadership against Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's party, the Ethiopian Prosperity Party. It says it understands the Electoral Board's explanation that it is not ready for elections to be held in May.
It's up to the election board and the government to decide on the date of the election, because the election for us is there's a lot at stake, and we believe it should be different from whatever kind of election we have so far, because as we know, we didn't have free and democratic elections so far in this country, and this is going to be the beginning, and it's very important that we get it right.
But some opposition parties have expressed concern that suggested dates fall during the rainy season. Some citizens speculate the new dates will favor the incumbent party. Ezema says this will not be the case.
To be honest, I don't see how it's going to favor one party and stand against another party. The time, whatever backlashes it's going to have it for all the parties in the country. They are arguing somehow it's going to be a transportation. There is going to be a transportation problem. The same applies true for Prosperity Party. Somehow they are not going to travel by air they are going to travel like we do. All the other parties do. So I don't see that.
Befekadu Hailu, a rights and democracy activist, says the delay must be managed well to allow fair opportunities for all participating parties.
This schedule makes Prosperity Party, the ruling party, in a more privileged situation, because they are already in power, they have the structure, and there is power imbalance between opposition groups combined and the ruling party. So that power imbalance can be maybe narrowed only if more time is given for opposition groups to reorganize themselves. As most of us know, the opposition groups barely started, their preparation, organization, and structural adjustments only recently.
The Electoral Board will confirm the new date for elections on 1st February.
From that report in Ethiopia.